everyone, and welcome to Treasures and Trinkets by Lindsay Creates Gifts. I am Lindsay, and today I'm going to be playing with some of the beads from the Bargain Bead Box, as well as some things from my own stash, just to make something here on the mat together and have a bit of fun doing some beading and make a nice necklace. I already know that I want to use this. Kate Can Beadworks. I will link her video. She did this with one of hers, with one of her agate beads, coin beads, but she used one of the two focal charms that we got with the loop attached, and mine's put away somewhere, but she glued that to this coin bead, and I thought that was a really good idea. I'd never thought to do anything like that before. I've never really worked with these sorts of flat beads before, but I wanted to just still do something different, so I popped a little dragon on there, and I think that looks really nice. And I knew I wanted to use these as connectors, so I've cut the little loops off, and I'm just going to sit here and go through and make a necklace. That's literally all I know I want to do is I want to use those as connectors, and this is my focal, and that's it. And we're just going to do the rest together. So here we go. I'm going to get on and start designing. Alright, so I'm happy. It looks like I'm sticking with something very simple today, but I'm happy with the design that's in my head. And I'm going to start with this little middle bit that I've designed. This may end up getting a little bit longer, but it won't be much longer. I don't want it very long. So what I'm going to do is just bead on this design. I'm going to use these as spacers because I'm trying to bring this deep green in with these nice bright greens, and that's what I feel like these seed beads will do that. So I'm going to what should I do first? We're going to first of all do this. I expect we'll hook this. I'm going to use these wire guardians just to me this helps tie the design in all together. This keeps the colours together. So I'm going to put that on. I'm going to thread this up and through, and I'm going to go through the other side of my wire guardian, and that's just going to keep that nice and steady for me, and it's going to stop it being too tight as well. And then just pinch that closed together like that. I'll zoom in a little bit for you. Can't see too much. There we go. So I'm just going to pinch that closed. I'm going to grab a crimp bead, and I'm not going to go too close to the, oops, oh gosh, my packet exploded. I'm not going to go too close to here because I want to put a crimp cover on. I like my crimp covers. I think they make things look nice and neat. And stick that on just close enough to about there. And when you've got your crimp bead where you'd like it, you need to give it a little squish. I need to move mine down a little bit. That's a bit too close. I want room for my crimp cover, and squish. I don't know if I'm using them wrong, but my crimp and pliers aren't working very well for me at the moment, so I'm just avoiding using them. And I'm going to come in just to make sure I've got enough space. I'm going to put my crimp cover on this side now. And this, the crimp and pliers does help with, as I found out thanks to Kim. So one of the viewers dropped me a little comment and let me know that these are quite good for closing up your crimp covers, which they are fantastic for closing up your crimp covers. They stop them, it doesn't flatten them like your regular pliers does. And just close up that crimp cover. Lovely, lovely gently. And then I'm just going to thread on this design here. When I got about halfway, I realised I should probably thread on my focal piece, otherwise it's going to be very hard to get it over the beads and the Celtic knot there, and it's going to break beads if I try and make a loop around it. To make the focal piece, I'm taking this stainless steel, which is 20 gauge, and I'm going to make a link with it, a simple S-shaped link through the focal bead. Leave yourself enough space for a nice loop, and then come in with your loop makers. I'm using the second largest size, the second smallest size, sorry, and loop it around like that. Because it's stainless steel, this is going to hold nicely, but it's also quite hard to work with, so watch out for that. So that's that one, and you want to do the same on the other side. So bend it back. You can see I'm using my tarnished pliers here, because that's how strong this stainless steel is. It can really mess up your tools. And then make your other loop. It's that strong it can break beads as well, so watch out for that. Don't go snapping your beads. Once you are happy your loop is nice and neat and everything is aligned, then you can go ahead and put that on with the rest of your work, and then you can carry on beading like normal. And now we want to close off the other side. There. Grab your wire guardian. Put on in one end and out the other end. As you can see, I left myself quite a bit of generous playroom, but that's okay. There we go, and I'm just going to pull that like that. See, I'm going to leave this in because it's an easy mistake to make, but I should have put my crimp bead on first. So I'm going to pull that out. Oh, it's made it go curly. Add a crimp bead. And do that again. Pop it through the crimp bead again. I'll pop your wire through the crimp bead again. And there we go. Put the crimp bead where you like it or where you need it. That's about perfect for me, so I can still put my crimp cover on, and there's still a little bit of play. It's not too tight, so I'm not going to break anything. Squish, lovely, and get the crimp cover. Well, again, I keep doing this in the wrong order, but you want to go down a couple of beads. It's not so bad with the tiger tail because you can pop it where you want it, but you just want to go down a couple of beads. Go. And careful when you come in here and cut, don't cut your main wire. And there we have our first bit. Now at this end I forgot to do it at the beginning, so I'm just going to quickly do it now. I'm going to use these marred pliers for it. I'm going to grab the end and I'm just going to tuck it in to those beads. So that's that part of the necklace done. Now for the bottom, I was going to add a little the apatite teardrop, but I don't know, I wanted maybe a little bit of sparkle in here. Does that? I don't want it to not match. What if we have another, we'll tie in these shapes, we'll have that. We'll do a charm. So we'll start with that. We'll bring all these colours together in this charm here. So one of these tiny beads. Oh. Put that one on the end. Oh, don't forget these to bring the colours together still. A seed bead. This English cat. Seed bead. And what do you think, the agate or the vintage grass? Or either of them, to be honest. That I like that actually. So I'm just going to put another tiny one on the top there, and I'm going to leave it like that. And loop. And open it and attach it. And that's what we have so far. I'm enjoying this. And I'm literally just going to attach this chain. This is the Bargain Bead Box chain. And I really like it. And I want the whole necklace to be quite a close fitting necklace. So I'm like sort of sitting on the collarbone. So I want it to be about 16 inches total. So this is, what's this? This is 4 inches. Lovely. So I need 12, no, take off an inch for that. I need 11 inches of chain. 11 inches of chain. Of course this chain is good for coming apart. Or, sorry, it's good for, well, it has, other chains in the past have been good for unlinking. There we go, we can unlink it there. Don't use your nails as tools. Right. Stop using your nails as tools, Lindsay. Open that up. Take my 11 inches and I want to go in the middle of that. And open up one side first. Stick on a toggle, either or. I don't find it matters, I need to open this up a little more. I don't find it matters which side the hole is and which side the bar is. Personally, I don't find it matters. If you do, then you can obviously reflect that in your work. You can keep to the same side all the time. So that's one side. And now to do the other bit. Take the other bit of chain. Open this one up. Put the other side on. And now we're going to attach the last bit. Going to open here. Oh dear, I had something caught in there. I don't know what that was. There. Attach that. Okay, it's a bit thick for me, so I'm going to have to use a jump ring, but that's fine, this one. Well, I've got jump rings around, so I can just use them. There we are. one side and the other side. And there we go. That's the necklace that I've decided to come up with this time around. And I'm really pleased with that. I think it's very dainty, very nice. And I'm not sure my measurements came out quite right. Oh no, they did. It just looks very small on the mat. But no, I've tried it on. I might even take a picture of it tried on today for the thumbnail picture. Well, there we have it. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. We have a lot of different things coming up. I have a lot of ideas to share with you. We're going to be doing a shibori tutorial that will be included in the giveaway, but I've been purposely holding off on doing the shibori tutorial until my bead box bargain arrives, because I'm going to be using some beads from that to bead in the shibori tutorial. But don't forget to like and subscribe to join me for more, and I hope you all stay safe. Bye.